Boy, I really don't want to make this video, but if I don't start somewhere, I might never start anywhere. So as you can see behind me, we've got some bedding, an X-Ped sleeping mat, mega mat, and a Zenbivy 10-degree sleep system, which is the normal blanket. And that is in my Audi Q7, one of probably the best gasoline vehicles maybe for car camping, which is what I've been doing for the last 9 months. I've done it a lot though. It's not new to me. I've had to live in a car quite a few times. And I guess it's not too bad. I'm 6'2", and I can pretty easily fit in the car, but the passenger front seat has to be all the way forward. And I put my backpack here as a gap. And so you might be asking, what happened to your life, Jeff? You're working at a good school as a counselor, then working in a halfway house for kids, and other jobs, Uber. And I just found that none of these things combined could also allow me to actually have any housing. And so I was forced then to move into my vehicle and back into basically like storing my things in a storage unit. And so here I am in Lake Tahoe, November 15th. It's about 45 degrees outside right now and raining. We're supposed to get snow early tomorrow morning, and I've kind of just hit a mental breakdown, I guess. Things are tough when you end up being homeless, living not even paycheck to paycheck, but day to day, where today I wake up and I noticed that my cell phone service was turned off because I never paid it on time. And so that was $300, which then sent me into a negative $50 bank account, and then having to scramble to make up enough money to take care of that negative balance, but then also, just to have money to put gas in the car. And it's very stressful living this way, on top of missing one of my best friend's funeral, who was also sadly homeless as well, and just couldn't handle, I guess, the stresses, and not think he was worth going forward. And I came back to Tahoe from more of a Southern California area where it was warmer to go to this, only to then have a negative account, and afraid that if I drove to down off the mountain, that I wouldn't have enough money then for gas. I didn't have enough money for gas because I had negative money, and had the opportunity to make some money up here, and just had to miss it to then make $100 to cover that, and then put $50 basically in my bank account. It really doesn't feel good to have to do this. There's real consequences to just being homeless and not having enough money to just cover basic needs like eating and putting gas in your car, paying for insurance. The list just adds up and up, and I had my own ideation of, self-deleting, I guess. And it's not like it's a new thought. It kind of comes up again and again, but I just need to make a change. I'm not really sure what that is to get a job that pays enough money, at least more than like Uber, and like, can I get through the first 2 weeks of a job without having that income come into my bank? And that I don't know if I can. And then, where I worked at a halfway house taking care of kids who were homeless and out of juvie and just addicted, and taking care of them, and they complain about the housing. But then again, like, I'm taking care of people who were homeless. We put them in the house, but yet I wasn't making enough money to supply housing for myself, and being treated like a piece of garbage anytime I talked, saying, you have white privilege, you're an idiot, you're stupid, you're ugly, fat, etc., along with trying to take care of them and then living in the car, was just so hard that it was the first job I actually ever just quit. And so now I'm just not sure what to do, and I know I'm not the only one in the world going through this, that's for sure. There's a lot of people definitely hurting and have it far worse than me, whereas at least I have a car for the moment where I'm trying to make up enough money to catch up with the car payment also. So here I've been in Tahoe wanting to go to this funeral for about 5 days on the Uber all day, trying to catch myself back up, but it's just so slow here that I'm just not getting ahead. And I'm forced for sure to have to leave Tahoe because I can't do this car living in the winter, and it's too close to winter now to find suitable housing. And so I'm gonna have to head down south, but maybe along the way making videos, at least traveling within California. I'm gonna bring my road bike, so some travel vlogs, I guess, living in a car. And then it's the 360, just did something weird, but yeah, my only thought is to make a video diary, travel vlog, talk about, a good cars, camping, living setup. I think I've got it fairly dialed in. Where to eat healthfully, what to eat. There's certain times when I just didn't have enough money to eat, and I just viewed it as, this is going to be like a 48-hour fasting period. And, that at least kind of takes off some of the stress. But I will say that it's much easier to fast when you have money to buy food. It's not as stressful as when you don't have enough money to then get any food or, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we can easily survive 5-7 days, no food, just off of water. I mean, all of us in America, I think that we have enough reserves to do that quite easily. It's just rain, and then look at that map. That is a lot of rain coming in. So, yeah, I don't really want to spend too much time just like making a video here in the dark. So I think I'll end this portion of it for now, and then kind of go through more of my story tomorrow. So I'm going to be going on endeavor for 2 things. Every time I do this, it wants to take a picture. I get it. So 2 things. I'm really awkward, and I don't like being in front of cameras. I don't like the sound of my voice. I just don't like it. But I think I'll get better at it. I think when I was doing the Eastgate videos, I always had a helmet on, so you couldn't like see my face, maybe my nerdy glasses, whatever. But I think that's gonna help. And then also traveling, I definitely feel more comfortable being in one spot, but being forced to travel, do Uber in different areas might be good for me. And I think that making videos, for at least right now, might be my only saving grace from this life of what it is now. Okay, I'm gonna try and sleep, and then I will make some videos in the morning. We'll see. It's supposed to get some snow, so I'm at Carnelian Bay. The lake is right over there, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like in the morning.